Greetings, Internet. Steve Tassi here, the board game guy, and you haven't seen a video from me in quite some time. In fact, it's been almost a year since I did my last video, but my wife and I bought a house, and so I am coming to you from the lodge, the game room in the basement of my new home. And I look forward to providing you with more gaming content. It's no secret that John Carpenter is one of my favorite filmmakers. I don't love every movie he's ever made, but the ones that I do love, I love a lot. The Thing, Big Trouble in Little China, Escape from New York. So when I found out that Kevin Wilson was designing an Escape from New York game, well, I just had to back that. And it finally arrived today. So let's see what I'm getting. Some padding material, of course. The whole thing's not game, but let's see what we get in here. Okay, playmat. Get to that. Extra boxes of stuff. Alrighty, here we go. So, a whole lot of stuff in here. We have, of course, the base game. We have a box full of stretch goals. We have the police force expansion. I went all in. I just did. We have the Bands of New York 5th player expansion as well. And the set of heroes and prisoners. And, as I said, the playmat. Alright, so you can use that instead of the board. Or I could use the board, but I really like the colors really pop on this thing. So nice. All right, let's get into the base game first, shall we? Let's see what we get in here. If you don't know, Escape from New York is a classic dystopic sci-fi movie from the 80s set in the future of 1997, where America has turned Manhattan Island into a prison. Every prisoner who gets convicted of a serious enough crime in the country gets sent to New York. And of course, the plot of the movie is that the President of the United States' plane crashes in Manhattan, and so they have to send war hero and convicted criminal Snake Plissken, played by Kurt Russell, into New York to get him out in a certain amount of time. And that's what the game is all about, getting into New York, finding the president, and getting out. You get to play as Snake Plissken, Cabby, of course played by the late great Ernest Borgnine, Harold the Brain Hellman, played by Harry Dean Stanton, and Maggie, played by Adrienne Barbeau. These are the main characters that you get to play, so you get a character board for each one of those characters. All right. There we have a board that tracks the sort of bosses of the bad guys, Romero, Slag, and the Duke. Sheets of tokens to punch out, and yeah, here is the big board. So if I decide I want to play on the board instead of that playmat, I can. But of course, the playmat has all these extra handy spots for cards and other game components around it. And we have all the wooden figures that represent the different prisoners that you'll run into and have to fight. These are wooden meeples, and looks like one of them has had his weapon break off. Yeah, because they're all carrying little knives, or big knives, I suppose. But it looks like one of them is broken off. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, there he is. One guy, no weapon. Oh well. various cubes and a big cylinder. Nothing super exciting about that, but you know, just game bits for gameplay. More cubes of different colors. Standees for various tokens that get punched out. And lots of decks of cards. Part of the deal in the movie is that Snake is on a time clock. They have to get the president back to attend a very important world summit. Peace of the world is at stake, and so if he doesn't get back in time, it's all for nothing. So there is a deck of time cards that track the progress through the game. Okay, we've got cards for different characters. What else do we have here? Got cards of various types. Trash fires, crates, wanted cards, objectives, weapons. All right. A lot of graphic design has gone into this, and the cards have lots of stills from the movie, so if you are a fan of the film, you will see lots of scenes brought to life on these cards. Lots of photos from the film, and lots of weapons and gear cards, night vision goggles, antitoxins, flare gun, and so on. Cool stuff. Yet another deck of more cards. More character cards. Oh, for all the different characters. Yeah, this is lots of them in this pile. So yeah, each character has their own deck of cards, but these seem to come scrambled up. That's a little awkward, but very clear who they belong to because the character picture. And big rule book, and lots of pictures of the game state, pictures from the movie as well. So again, more treat for fans of the film. And of course, theoretically a useful rulebook. You never know with rulebooks though, not until you get them open and actually try to read them. The stretch goal pack box. So what we've got in here. This contains all the exclusive content from their GameFound campaign. Informational pages on the different contents. I have cool Escape from New York piece of art. Very nice. Suitable for framing if that's your jam. Although it came folded up, so there's creases in it, which of course makes it a little less suitable for framing, but cool nonetheless. Right, we have the bridge. This is a cardboard collapsible structure that you have to assemble. I remember there being quite a discussion on the Kickstarter campaign about should there be a plastic bridge, a cardboard bridge, whatever. They went with cardboard. Cool plastic vehicles. There's cabbie in his cab. The Gullfire glider that Snake uses to get in. A trash bin fire. more cars, and briefcases. The president, of course, goes in with a special briefcase handcuffed to his wrist. Now, you gotta get the briefcase, or at least the contents of the briefcase. Dice, police chopper, all sorts of plastic barricades, plastic crates, rings to put on figures, plastic packs of bullets, all sort of map cards. The campaign was so long ago that I've honestly forgotten all of the stuff that was included in it. And of course, display trays for components. You know what I think? I think I got 3 more boxes to look at. So I think that's going to be a second video. Yeah, I'll do these expansion packs in another unboxing. But there we have it. The basic game and the stretch goals for Escape from New York. I am looking forward to digging into this game and giving it a play. Yeah. Did you back this game on GameFound? Have you received your copy? Let me know in the comments below what you think. Did you go whole hog, get everything like I did, or did you just get the base game? Tell me about it, and let's talk about the game. Thanks for watching. I'm Steve Tassi, the Board Game Guy.